It was just another cold, restless night, until he saw her. Jacob Turner had just finished his second shift at the auto shop and was heading home, exhausted and aching. His worn-out boots scraped the icy pavement as he walked down the dimly lit road that curved around the outskirts of the city. It was nearing midnight. His 8-year-old daughter, Lily, was likely already asleep, tucked in by their elderly neighbor who'd graciously helped out since his wife passed away 2 years ago. Jacob's life had turned upside down ever since cancer took his wife. He was left to raise Lily alone, juggling 2 jobs, overdue rent notices, and an aching hole in his chest. He'd always been a man of strength, but lately, even breathing felt heavy. Still, every day he pushed forward, for Lily. That night, fate intervened. As he turned the corner near an abandoned gas station, a soft whimper froze him in his tracks. His breath caught in the air, and he squinted into the shadows. That's when he saw them. A woman slumped against the wall, her arms wrapped protectively around a small child. Her face was bruised, her clothes torn, and the little boy clung to her like she was his last lifeline. Jacob didn't hesitate. He rushed over, pulling off his coat and draping it around her shaking shoulders. "Ma'am, are you all right?" "What happened?" he asked gently, careful not to startle her. The woman flinched at his voice, then slowly looked up. Her eyes were swollen, one side of her lip split open. "Please," she whispered hoarsely. "Don't call anyone. He'll find us." The boy, no older than 4, buried his face in her chest. Jacob didn't press her for answers. He saw enough to know they were in trouble. He helped her up and guided them to his small, cramped apartment, offering the only refuge he could. That night, he gave up his bed, sleeping on the couch while the woman and her son rested for the first time in what seemed like days. The next morning brought clarity, and more questions. Her name was Sarah. Her son was Ethan. She said they had fled from her abusive husband, a man with money, power, and no conscience. She had tried to escape before, but he always found them. This time, she said, she feared he would kill her. Jacob listened silently. He didn't ask for details. He simply nodded and said, "You're safe here." It wasn't much, an old apartment with peeling walls and flickering lights, but Jacob made it feel like home. He fixed up a warm breakfast, brought over Lily after school, and introduced her to Sarah and Ethan. At first, Lily was quiet, cautious. But when she saw Ethan clutching a worn teddy bear like she used to with hers, she softened. In no time, they were playing in the living room like old friends. For a few days, everything felt peaceful. Sarah began to smile again. She helped with chores, read books to Lily and Ethan, and even convinced Jacob to sit down for dinner instead of working through it. It was the first time Jacob had laughed in